Hello everyone. So now we will discuss experiment 3, which is to design and test following circuits using digital IC gates. And the circuits are half adder and full adder. Now half adder we will use for addition of 2 bits and full adder for addition of more than 2 bits. Now, before going to address, let's discuss combinational logic circuit. Adder is basically a combinational logic circuit. Now, what is a combinational logic circuit? In combinational logic circuit, this is a block diagram of combinational logic circuit. You are giving inputs and you are getting outputs. There is no feedback. That means no part of output is going back to input. So, the output of combinational logic circuits are only determined by the logical function of their current input state. Means whatever currently you are giving inputs, that according to that only you will get the output at any instant of time. And these circuits have no feedback. There is no feedback between input and output, and any changes to the signals being applied to their inputs will be immediately have an effect at the output. So what if there is a change at the output, if there is a change in the input, same will be reflected on the output immediately. In other words, a combinational circuit output is dependent at all the times on the combination of its input. So combinational circuits are memoryless. So whatever input we are giving, according to that only the output will change immediately. If you are changing input, so output will be changed immediately. Now, how to design a combinational logic circuit? So there are few steps. First of all, what you have to do, you have to determine, you will be given some problem specification that this for this problem you have to design a combinational circuit. Now, according to problem specification, you have to determine how many number of inputs and outputs you require. Now, according to those input and outputs, you derive the truth table based on their truth table for each of the output based on their input relationship. In problem specification, you will be defined that what will be the relationship between input and output. So accordingly, you determine first the number of input and output and then make the truth table. Now then simplify the Boolean expression for each output. For each output, you simplify the Boolean expression. You use either K-map or Boolean algebra. Then finally draw a logic diagram that represents the simplified Boolean expression. And finally verify the design by analyzing or simulating the circuit. So now coming to binary addition, adders are why we need adders. Adders are digital circuits that carry out addition of numbers, and these adders are key component of arithmetic logic unit used in computers, microprocessor and all. And also used other than adding, these are adders are used in digital applications like table index calculation, address decoding of memory, etc. And so binary addition, we will be dealing with binary addition. It is similar to decimal addition. Few binary additions, basic binary additions we have taken. 0, if we add 0 with 0, so we will get 0. 0 with 1, 1. 1 0 1. If we will add 1 with 1, so we will get 0 as sum and we will get 1 carry. If we add 1 3 times, so we will get 1 as a sum and 1 as a carry. Now there are basically two types of binary adders, half adder and full adder. Half adder is used for addition of two 1-bit numbers, and full adder for addition of three 1-bit numbers. Now adding two 1-bit binary value produces a sum and a carry, and this operation is called half addition, and combinational circuit to realize this function is called half adder, and it is used to add the least significant binary bits of two n-bit binary numbers because no carry in occurs. So here take example, this is a 4, these are two 4-bit numbers B and A3, A2, A1, A0. So the 4 bits of this A number and 4 bits of this B. So when we are adding the LSB A0, B0, so we will not have any carry input will be 0. So for that we will use the half adder. For subsequent stages we will use the full adder, because we will have carry from the lower stage. So subsequent bit additions require carry in input to accommodate value overflow from lower order bit positions. So here we will use full adder. Full adder circuit is used to add two 1-bit binary values with inclusion of carry input. You are adding two 1-bit numbers along with the carry from the lower stage. So producing you will get two output, one sum and one carry. Now coming to half adder. So half adder, we got the problem specification. We are adding two numbers, and so we are adding two numbers. So we, from the specification, we got to know that there will be two inputs and two outputs, one sum and carry. Then we will form the truth table according to the relationship between input and output. So for sum, when A is 0, B 0, sum will be 0, carry will be 0. 0 1, sum will be 1, carry 0. 1 0, sum will be 1, carry 0. When 1 is added with 1, then sum will be 0 and carry will be 1. So we got the truth table now. So from the truth table we will simplify the boolean expression for sum and carry. So for that we will use the k map. So for sum we are getting high output at for this combination and this combination. So we are taking KMF for SOP. So for sum, this one 0 1 0 1, A is 0 here, B is 1. So this term is 1, and 1 0, this is 1. So sum we are getting min term, these two min terms are taken 1 and 2, and we, so the here grouping is not possible, so we will expand these A B bar or A bar B, and this can be written, this is nothing but XOR gate, so sum will be equals to A XOR B. Similarly for carry, there is carry generation only for this condition, A1 B1 A1 B1, so carry will can be written as AB. So we have we have deduced the, we have obtained the expression for sum and carry. Now we will design its logic circuit. So A, B XOR, if we will XOR these two, so we will get the sum, and if we will AND it, so we will get the carry. Now this is using the basic gate. So this can be designed with universal gates. So using NAND gate only. So this much, this is NAND equivalent of XOR. So this will produce sum, and here we are getting A dot B bar, and if we will take the complement of this, so we will get the carry A dot B bar, and then again we will take the complement, so double bar, so we will get AB. Similarly for NOR gate, using only NOR gate, here we if we will complement both the inputs of a NOR gate, we get the AND gate. So here both the inputs are complemented, so this portion, this much portion is AND gate, so we are getting carry. Here we are getting A B bar, and from here AB. So we, if so, A B bar and A B. So AB bar and AB, and here we are using NOR. So using NOR, this will be equivalent to XOR. You can see from here, this portion, this here AB is coming, then or A or B bar and this whole bar, because we are using NOR gate. So when you will simplify it, you will apply De Morgan's theorem. So A, break the line, change the sign. So A B whole bar, this OR will be replaced by AND, then A or B bar double bar. Then this double bar, this will reduce to A or B only, and then you will open it, and then finally you will get this XOR gate. So sum you will get. So this way, these 5 NORs are required and 5 NAND are required to implement a half adder. Now coming to full adder. So full adder problem specification is given. Full adder means we are adding 3 bits. So we will have 3 inputs and we will have two outputs. So three inputs will be A, B and the previous carry, and the output will be sum and carry out. So we will form the truth table. So A0, B0, C0, so sum will be 0, carry will be 0. A0, B0, C1, so sum 1, carry 0. So on we will form the truth table. For all 1, sum will be 1, carry will be 1. So this way we will form the truth table. Now from truth table we will form the K map. This is for sum, this is for carry. For sum we have these combinations, this one, this one, this one, 100 and this one. So these four. So these four we are taken. So we will simplify it. These cannot be grouped, so we will take separately. For this A bar, B bar, C in. For this A bar, B, C in bar. Then for this A, B bar, C in bar and A, B, C in. So what we will do, we will take C in bar common here. So we will have A bar B or A B bar. So and similarly we will take C in common here. So we will get A bar B bar or AB. Now you can see that this is C in bar and this is XOR. And this is A bar B bar or AB. This is XNOR. So XNOR, and XNOR can be written as A XOR B's complement. So we can see, and this whole term can be written as XOR of this term and this term, because complement of first this term and uncomplemented form, then uncomplemented this and complemented this. So this way you can write, you consider this as one term, A XOR B. So XOR of this term with C in. So finally sum we will get, expression for sum will be A XOR B XOR C for full adder. Now similarly from truth table we will get carry for this combination, this combination, this combination and this combination. So and we will we will group these ones. So this one can be grouped like this one like this and this one like this. So what we will get from truth table, this for this pair you will get, for this pair you will get A. For this pair you will get this A is changing, so B C in, so B C in. For this pair A is constant and C is constant, so A C in. For this pair A is constant and B is constant, so A B. Now if you write in normal expanded form you can get this kind of equation also. This each minterm is represented by this, then you will take AB common, so you will get this C in common, this, so this will be equivalent to 1 only, so AB or A XOR B dot C in. So this how you can see, that this is from, you can see it like carry from, you can form the half full adder from two half adders. So this is from half adder 1 carry, and these two inputs you are giving to half adder 2, so their product will be second carry, and you will OR both these carries to form the final carry out. We will see it later on. Now full adder circuit XOR A B, sum you will get A XOR B XOR C XOR C in, and for OR you will take this is AB and you will OR it with A XOR B and C in. You will implement this equation, this one. So now similarly using universal gate, NAND gate, so this is A XOR B, this is A XOR B XOR C in, you are giving C in here, and these here it is A B bar, and here you are getting A XOR B, and then you have NAND it with C in. So NAND gate with both the inputs inverted, this AB is inverted, A XOR B and C in is inverted, so this will act as NAND, both inputs inverted will be considered as OR, so these two inputs will be ORed, so you will get the final carry. Now similarly for NOR gate, this one is first half adder, it will give A XOR B. So you are connecting another half adder. So you will get sum here. And for carry, you are this is OR gate. So you are ORing both the carries, and you will get the final carry out. So you can form full adder using two half adders and one one OR gate. So here A XOR B, these two outputs you will get from first adder, sum and carry. Then carry you will take here, and you will take carry in and this sum to the next half adder, and finally you will get the sum, and you will OR this carry of second half adder with the first one, and you will get the final carry out. So to implement this practically, you will require AND gate IC 7408, OR gate IC 7432, 7486, XOR gate, breadboard, power supply, connecting wires, and LED. And for simulation, we will use Digital Electronics Lab under Virtual Lab. And this is the link. Now to design, what you will do, first of all you will see the data sheets of ICs for pin configuration for these ICs. Then you will connect the 5 volt and ground leads of power supply to power and ground bus strips on breadboard. The upper line is for power and the lower is for ground. Then you will place the ICs on breadboard. You will point all the chips in same direction with pin 1 at lower left corner. Then you will apply high voltage to all pin 14 VCC inputs, and low you will ground pin 7 of all ICs. Then you will select a connection and place a hook wire to make the connection. You will make all the connections according to schematic diagram, and after connecting the circuit properly, you will switch on the power supply. Finally, you will observe the output for different input combinations, and you will match it with the truth table given. So let's perform this experiment. So you will go to Virtual Lab. Then here you will go to Electronics and Communication. Here you will go to Digital Electronics Lab. In Digital Electronics Lab, so here you will go to list of experiments, and here you can see construction of half full adder using XOR and NAND gate. So you will go to this experiment. Here there is theory pretest aim, so we will go to simulation part. So here in simulation you will get half adder and full adder. So first of all we will implement half adder. So for half adder you will get two simulators, simulator 1 and simulator 2. So for simulator 1 you can see half adder you use XOR and AND. So these are this is for VCC. So first of all you will switch on the power supply. Now let's see, VCC is applied to 14th pin and 7th pin is grounded. We have taken LED for checking the output and switches to give the different input combinations. So this XOR A is A and B are XORed, and this is the sum we are getting. Then for AND AB, so this A and then B you are giving here, and you are getting carry here. So accordingly you can check here 0 0. So you can add, you have switched on the power supply, so you will add this is 0 0, so 0 0, you are getting sum 0 carry 0, so 0 1, so on giving 0 1, this you are getting sum 1 carry 0, then 1 0, so 1 0 you are getting 1 sum carry 0, then finally you will give 1 1, so you will get 0 sum carry 1. So this way you can perform on simulator 1. Now simulator 2 you will get this when you will click circuit, so you can see that inside this black box this circuit is there, and accordingly you can check, suppose 0 0, so output should be 0 0, so we will check, so it says correct. If we will give 0 1 here and check, so it will say incorrect. So this way you can verify half adder. Now coming to full adder. So for full adder, it will show the circuit. So here we will switch on the power supply. We are using XOR and AND. So and OR also. So XOR A, XOR B, A, XOR B. So we are getting A XOR B here. This is the output. So it will give XOR of A and B. Then you are XORing, you are giving it here, and for second this input you are taking C. So finally this will give A XOR B XOR C in. So this is sum. Then A and B. So this is giving A and B. So this is AB, and here you are giving for this, and you are giving A A and B, AB, and you are getting, you are giving A XOR B here actually. A here, this at this place you are giving A XOR B, and you are ANDing it with CN, and here you are giving A B. So and finally you will OR it A XOR B dot CN, you will OR it with AB. So finally you will get carry. So when both the inputs, all the inputs are 0, so you are getting 0. When so take one example, 0 1 0, so carry is 1, sum is 0. So suppose all are 1, so all are 1, so 1 1 both will be on. So this way you can verify whole truth table. Similarly for simulator 2 you will have the circuit and you can verify, you can check your truth table. So this way you can perform this experiment on virtual lab. So you perform this experiment and submit the write-up. Thank you.